Actually, ladies and gentlemen, CZC is ZIZ. That's Ziston Finance Bank there. Ziston Finance Banks, and we have actually this is Ziston Finance Bank. Since this is Ziston Finance Banks, and we have the people who employ themselves, who have themselves employed. They are self-employed. We have a lot of self-employed as these teams, and then we have our copyright. We are doing the best teamwork, and we have other copyright users, and then for which they have related issues. There are different things, guys. But if you look on our campaign today, we are just overseeing all the differences we have as this, okay, as these companies, and the does is this, and if you look here, these are all these related companies that we are working. So if you look here, that is this, and that is this on Finance Bank, okay, and then we have all the related, all of them, all the related. As this bank, we were working this non finance bank, and we were working like that, and we have these logos here. We work like this to that the other end there, and then we work when we work, and we work, of course, different from different ideas to the other ideas, because we have the idea troubleshoot from 2010, 2011 as CVD Bank. The CVD Bank is right there. You can see the CVD Bank right there. Okay, and we will be talking very much today about that, and then is step by steps which will go by. Okay, and if you look all these areas, there are a lot of bunch of areas here to talk and to conversate on. So if you look critically, those are areas we are tackling, and then we are resolving the map there, the Sudan map, which is this one here, had to be recognized very much here, and we are resolving that. And then let's put aside that one there, and then let's look at our competitors. Okay, the competitors. We have a competitors called Zion Bank, and Zion Bank is, they said, they are established in 1873 as Zion's Bank. And if you look at the Zion is, I think, a church related country, is Jerusalem or wherever. And if you look, this is supposed to be Ziziton or Ziston Finance Bank, and we try. This bank wasn't there, and then my name changed from CBD Bank, which is that one there. The logo there, the cycle logo, which I'm putting there right there. From that logo, CBD Bank, it turned to this bank. Okay, since it turned to this, and then that's when this top finance bank, they're facing problems writing. The computer keep changing the files like this. That's why some employees, they're saying the guy twisted the file and then mailed the wrong letters, and then they receive the wrong letters, and then that's how the people who hire themselves, they got confused, and then that's how the alterations begins, and then they begin altering the files, and then they become showing Zion's bank, and then ZizBank, and then from there, and then we come to Zion's bank, and if you look there from Zion's bank, this is a lot of improvement there, and then they have up to that sign of course, because they are dealing with the church, and we have the rainbow sign, which is there, which is saying CVD Bank right there. I think it's CVD Bank, I think, on the criteria. Okay, is a rainbow sign. And it does it from Zion to Zion, and then they are going like that. And then if you look here, this is the other rivaling teams we have, is called Tangarind. And then Tangarind Forward Banking is located in USA online when we are doing the website for that company there, and then we fail to pay the fee, and then they end and buy the website, and then they rent and they show their name like this. They begin running to London, and then they open the branch in London. this is our competitors. We convert that and then we leave it because their sign is T, and then we don't really have a close idea. And then for that, we'll remove that one there and then we'll leave them there because we cannot talk very much about them. But this is the guy here. What about Zillow? And then what about Zullo? Zillow and then Zullo. This guy here is sold and then is a real estate broker. Okay, if you look here, they said they are from here. Their telephone number is Mississauga or Toronto, and then they live in London. Okay, and then they deal with mortgages, and then they are and we also getting that mortgages. That's their signed, their logos. This their signed. Zulu is like a mortgages dealer, and is open there. And if you look, this is Zulu. Here is the same bank we are saying for you, Zulu. Is this one here. This is the guy here, and the guy is real estate. Is rent on and then home. Is dealing with that. So the guy is very confusing. He is the one that got me removed from the other printing company, and then got himself right there with my logos. I can see he's using my logo, and then I said, if this is my logo you're using, the ZIZ, which is that one there, I went to print like this. You know, this is the thing I print there. This one here. This hard paper there, that one there I'm showing you. You see there, that one there, I'm showing you. That's the one I went to print there. Okay, that's when this guy come and took over that logo there, the original, and then turn it like this. Turn the whole thing become like this, and then put himself Zillow instead of writing this. And he live in London. He do travel from London to Toronto, and then taking all over, and then he took over. So the guy is too dangerous. So he got me removed there. I cannot print, I cannot do anything. And then from there I decided to tell him what is their problems, and then I will call police. I call police, and then the police said they will come and negotiate. And then I left the police there. Okay, I left. Back there, and then if you look there, the sign is there already online. He's still working. So this is another guy here, Zenith. Okay, he's the same guy here which he took over our logos, and then this is the logo they took from us, and then because their name was like this, and then they took our logos. We are posting online. They are taking the logos, they are changing it, and then they will make it worse. They will look like this, and then we piece off several times. When we put the case over and over, and then the guy is running up and down. And if you see, he's saying he's making how much? Their revenue, they think they are less than 1 billion. Their revenue, and then the owner is there, okay, for that name. Then of course their capacities, there all the areas you can see there. You can see a brief infos about there, and then there are few holdings there even, and then you can see that is Zenith. And then we try even to they try to ban it there because the guy migrated to another country there, and then they try to ban it. And then if you look here on the contract, their contract over this area here, this building, not this building, that was which building? That was. That could be this one here, the same building, I think. This one here. That's when they have trouble yesterday. And then this is the one, I guess. They have trouble there. And then they try to show us who the guy is. And then from the day we reported, and then they saw the guy was trouble. And then he failed to use our copyright. And then the copyright we show you on the email. This is our copyright, okay? If you look on the emails, our copyright. The ZIZ we have is like this. They normally look like this. That is our ZIZ. Okay, they look like that. Our copyright is there. They should be using either this sign here or that sign there, the name, or the plain one which we have right there. Okay, this one here. Okay, and then now as our copyright. So those guys, they don't listen. So I don't know how they want to do the business. So if you look there, that is briefly with the Zenith, and then Zenith is not like this. That is us. He took the logos and then he did not write this, and then he turned it Zenith. I don't know which language he used to translate that one, and I don't know. And the other one is this guy here. This is ZZ. And then ZZ is a restaurant. I guess it's a restaurant. Is the same guy. They say the guy rescued our banner, which we put on the street. Okay, because we were not there, and then there is no attendant, nobody there, and then the guy took the banner, and then this guy become the rescue, and then the guy who took it claim, yeah, the guy is cooking too much there at home, and then it's not a bank. Nobody do that job, and then he said it's this much here, and then that's the info from the individual. And then if you look here, that's briefly about the guy, the holder, our holding, and then the holding supposed to use this, not anyhowly. Should read the real copyright, and then that's how we are having the troubles. And if you look on our communities, Wane, and then we have over 1,000 Wanes, and then the business Wane, when we open Wane Road, and then another guy come and upright Money Road, okay, like they are helping. That is not a help. If we are dealing with money, and then you come and you put yourself money, okay, or you are dealing with wine, and then you come and you put yourself mind, and then doesn't really do the business between that and that, unless mine is a state, and then wine is not a state, but wine is a person, or wine is a company, and then therefore you should know that differences. So that is the situation. So if that's the situation, and then we have Aziz here. Aziz is also a wrong element here. We have this, and then they fail to do, they follow the ZIZ, and then they're following Aziz, 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 and then going and continuously going, doesn't recognize. And if you look here, there we have ZIZ.ca, we have this product from Amazon product. That is myself. I think I did that jobs or other people. And then for this one, this is the person who did the Instagram for this, and then that is the Amazon to themselves. They did that jobs because we went via their other areas. And then Macron, that is Macron soaps, I think is online gift box. They did that this, and then we have this here is another this which they did here in London and other areas. And then the Walmart, that is this also. And then we have Walmart, they did that Walmart product. And then this Greek kitchens, that's Markham, Ontario, they did that for other things, for product, because we are after product, and those kind of situation come there. And then this there, this one here was also a euro. Okay, it's like a euro, this one here. And then this one here is this where, and then it's also a euro. Okay, and then which take you and open you a euro from here, a euro from there, and then they become a combinations of those ones. And then let's say this ZIZ.com, we have ZIZ.com, and then this as this news, we have this news. These are the real ZIZ teams. Okay, this one here is ZIZ teams, this one here is us, this one here is us. We have the copyright there, you can see that is us. and then this is us. We have the copyright, and then if you come here, this is us. Okay, whatever you go to Twitter, link, wherever, that is us, this, and we are doing the copyright policies. Okay, we have the news there, and everything there is organized by news. We are reporting and we are doing a lot of different activities. That is this for news, and then this, and then if you look this, and then this news, that is news, this news, and then this news, and then this bank, and then this and this news. Okay, and here there are different activities going here, and then we have this there. You can see these are all this. Okay, these partners, and then these founders, and then this addition the financial financial aids. Okay, this, so we have these teams there. They are doing a lot of launching. These are the people groups who launch this to be existing. So there we have a lot of participants, and then we have Google as this, and we have others as this. But what we are not 100%, we cannot convince is Zion. We have still problems sending addition teams that will convince these people, and then explain to them further. But that is a different issue here. And then with us here, no problems. We are this 100%. We show you who we are, and then what we do really for a living. Okay, so that is these companies, and then we show you exactly what we are doing for a living. So that is these companies, and then that is what we did, and we show you guys. And then if you look here, the rest, there are really issues related to other issues. Okay, not really from us. That is the outside, and that is the another trouble makers from another countries. Okay, so they have a lot of issues, a lot of misunderstanding towards what we have as the companies. Okay, so with all to those dilemmas, we are saying is if you really understand us or no, and then that is the least we understanding, because as these companies, we have our copyright policies that we are using. So in 60 years we are looking some of those companies you see here. We show you how, which one will you be able to vote, and which one will be outstanding for you. So in 60 years, among these companies, they are not the companies, but these offenders, the people who are stealing from me, and then running away as if they will come and buying away my companies, because the other one is bragging, I'm a billionaire. The other one is bragging, I'm a multi-millionaires, and then the multi-billionaires, and then multi-millionaires. And as being as these companies, we also have billion dollars there. We have zillion dollars. We have reported $1 trillion. We have reported $1 billion. We have reported $1 billion. So $1 million we reported several times. Thousands we deal with all those kind of paperwork, because we are payroll departments. If being payroll departments, of course we are trained. We know the tactics that we are using to administer uh, addition outbound employees and inbound employees. So with that minimal issues we are seeing here, these are outbound employees. There's these teams which are outside employees. So they are trying to brag the money which we are making as if they are our superpowers. There's these superpowers. You see, so we have our strengths, and then they have their strengths, which they claimed, yeah, they may survive with it, and then they will do with it, and then they don't want to listen to our advice. And if you look at these guys, Zulu and Zulu and Zilo, or you call it this Aziz, or Zizi, or I don't know how people normally call our names. I don't know. They are very crazy people. They should be dealing like ZIZ. Okay, you deal with disease and then be focused. If you are typing the information on the Google, you type right, because Google is what is a computerized systems. The search engines, which is Google, is computerized here. This system here is computerized. Once you type, your informations remain confidential and rememberable. Okay, on the screen. You type a letter, all the account histories will show out. Okay, you type a letter here on the Google, all account history will show out. You see, you type 1Z, everything will turn Z. For the guy, will not pull our names because we did not write ZIZ or we did not write ZIZ Finance Bank. Okay, because we did not write Ziston Finance Bank. If we did, and then our name like this will pull up, Ziston Finance Bank will pull up, and then they will be able to show you this is Ziston Finance Bank, and then briefly with the Ziston Finance Bank, they will show you our social medias, infos, and then twisters and all those things, and then the images we have posted or published here, they will show you guys. Okay, the website and any other related. Okay, so if you want, you go with our map. You can find us on map, of course, on image, on news, on views, and then more. Okay, so here you check, and then you will be able to turn us, and then you turn this, and then you will be able to see further with us this. Okay, so we are dealing with the end locations in other areas. So if you look here, you will begin looking a lot of areas, and then you will be attracting a lot of areas. So if those attractions they are not possible here, we hide it, and then they hide it, because this paper here, the image here look dirty, but we have it here, right here. You go on Facebooks, you turn your Facebooks, and then you need to have a username for Facebooks, like this one here, this your Facebook, and this one here your Twitter, this one here your link. You click Facebooks, you go Facebooks, you will find us. No worry, you will find us. We are right there, this. Okay, we will be right there, this. And then you go to our profile, you check, that is this. Okay, that is us. We have a clean images here. A clean images information briefly about us, which will open for you and open for you and open for you. You will be able to view the files to many years. Okay, you will view the files for many years here. We have the files recorded here, photos we have right there. That is the Facebooks. If you want to, you have username, you have passwords. You will be able to lock your Facebooks or Twitter. You go Twitter, and this is how you click your Twitter. You click your Twitter, you will be able to see us. We are right there, Twitter. Okay, and then you go to our profiles. You click profiles, or you click from your profiles, you click this, you search this, you will be able to see from home page. And then you will have a lot of pictures here. This is a picture, you'll be able to see a lot of clean pictures. And if you go deeper, you will see details inside there. They roll them. We have millions of photos right there, of the company photos. Okay, so if you look here, this is the search engines will be able to show you the information of us. If you don't have this one here, you cannot see us, because we are not a friend with you, or we are not following you. And then you go search engine to Twitter, you search Ziston Finance Bank, ZizBank, you search us, and then we will be able to show ourselves right there for you. And then if you go with the link, this is link, of course. You click link, and then you click your link in, you log to your link account like this. This is us. you link to yours, and then you have your friends here like this one here. You'll be able to see this is another friends of mine, and then we are here, we have a friends here, notifications is right there, notification bell is right there. These are all my friends, the people I work with here. And then if you go to my homepage or to this one here, and then you go to my photos, okay, you'll be able to see all the differences, all the details about us. And then we have a lot of photos, clean photos here. You'll be able to touch it with the left hand and right hand, and then you will be able to view them a lot, and then you can save them to your computer, and then use a clean one there. We have plenty of that. If that is a matter of copyright, other than getting yourself hurt or getting yourself disorganized, you are looking disorganized and disrespectful. It's not from us, it's your own fault. And then such kind of a contribution, if you look at Zulu, the guy did a lot of jobs, but that job is not good. And he's a printing guy, which was printing such kind of things which we put right there on the wall. Okay, they did that printing for us. Okay, some of those printing for us there. And then at the end, the guy refused to print for us the deal, and then chased me away because he has this guy Zulu, or the Zulu guy just inside there, and we're in the same city. And then the guy printed a binder like this, okay, with my name and with my name almost, but with my pictures and everything, but right at this one, Zolo, or how, I don't know. And then put like that, and it's really urgent, because we know the guy was, they did and was, they contribute, they steal a book like this, which we write a mortgage on, because we recognize we have this mortgage written over 5 books. Okay, we filled out 5 books informations with the mortgages. And then the mortgages, when we talk of mortgages, this is a home price, where the lease home price. Okay, this is home price sold on these days. This is different. 2023 January the 19th, today's sold today. And then this right there, this is where, this is 4 Belita Road, Brampton, Ontario. Okay, Northwest Ontario. And then it's roughly 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. Okay, and then the square feet is roughly 2,000 to 2,500 square feet, and then the price is roughly 1,000,000 to 199, and then 99. That is roughly 1,200,000. Okay, and then there is another one here sold, another one here sold, another one here sold, and then to be sold down here. And then this is a listing. And if we filled those books, a guy stolen the books from here, they contributed and they went and sold it to that guy. So for which this could be the other guy here, which we not show you. This is the offender here, because the guy hired those kind of criminals. Those company we saw you here is all from this guy here. This guy here. This is the guy here. This guy here. You know, this guy here is the one that is the one dealing with that multi troubles. This is the guy here. He's the one who hired this one. This guy is, because he's in London and we come in the same day. We use the same travel systems from Kenya to come here, but we don't work together because he has a different business. This is his business, and my business is his. Okay, so we are doing a different business at the same time. Okay, so his business is different, my business is different. We don't do the same business. So he's a different guy and I'm different guy. That's why we don't coordinate very much and we don't really associate very much. But they went and hired themselves because they backlog it, and then they use that guy, this guy which I show you there. They steal these books because he's the one backlogging here, and I narrate for you guys on the other embassy also. Because they did my luggage carrier out. The same guy, this guy Oba, carried my luggages full of everything, my school books, my bags, and my clothings, and everything, my shoes, took them away from somewhere. I left them over someone's storage. And then I asked the guy, after I come back, I found the whole thing was removed. And then I tried to ask the guy, said, they cannot show me the guy. And then I use the police, and then that's when they come and show me. If this case like this is not too much, I'm too much with them. You know, like they feel very sad, and then they feel shameful. He's ashamed, and then he's the one hijacking those kind of issues. So if you see that is a terrorist, and then why shall you support such kind of a terrorist to fool a good guy like you? To fool yourself and then make yourself going viral and then looking very, very awkward. Because your associations can tell me you are not different. This is our concentrations. We show you guys. We show you guys. This is our concentrations. We are preventing violence. This is our concentration Sudan. And then there is another guy here. If I open for you, this is another guy here on the map. This guy here, which guy of you doesn't know? Doesn't know here really. Which guy doesn't know this guy here? Okay, so here, this is the situations. So which guy of you doesn't know this guy? This guy here, this guy here, this one here, this guy. You know all this guy. This is the offender, right? He's supposed to show the reality they're not showing, because they will first say it, let's go boss. That's why they are all going bossy first, and then they fool you. They will fool you more. That's when they will come and rely, because this is the truth is like this. We are showing you. We want everything organized, and then Sudan open what? Really Sudan map there. They are reserving this map there as Sudan. And then the guy there is offensive. You can see cut the map halfway, and then dealing with the wrong thing at the same time. So those are the people, because they're offensive. They are not really helping there. And then you want to put yourself like those guys. And then how will you look in 60 years if this is our concentrations? And then we try to hire more militaries for you. And then we become more government. And then how will you survive? It's not going to be good. We're going to have a lot of auto deaths, and then autos which will conflict all the bad associations, because we are editing. Okay, we are editing the files to be more ZIZ, other than being an obstacles and then the altering and then altering and altering again. Otherwise, by me, Wayne Hassan